In today's episode, we're going to talk about a controversial statement made by Intel CEO Pat Gelsinger, who claimed that Nvidia got extraordinarily lucky with its success in AI hardware. Is this true, or is it sour grapes from a rival? Let's find out. We'll also discuss how exactly Nvidia won the AI war. Yes, it is over and Nvidia won. But how? As you may know, Nvidia is the leading provider of GPUs, which are specialized chips that can perform massive parallel computations. GPUs are widely used for gaming, but they also have become the dominant hardware for AI modeling, especially for deep learning, which involves training large neural networks on huge amounts of data. Nvidia's GPUs are so popular for AI that the company has a market share of over 80% in the AI accelerator market, according to a report by Mercury Research. Nvidia's GPUs are used by tech giants like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, basically everybody, Tesla, as well as research institutions and startups. Nvidia's revenue from its data center segment, which includes AI, grew by 171% year over year last quarter, reaching $10.3 billion. But how did Nvidia achieve this dominance in AI? According to Intel CEO Pat Gelsinger, it was mostly due to luck. In a recent discussion at MIT, Gelsinger said that Nvidia's founder and CEO Jensen Huang worked hard to own throughput computing, primarily for graphics, and then got extraordinarily lucky when AI emerged as a major application for GPUs. Gelsinger also implied that Nvidia didn't even want to support its first AI project, and that it would have been Intel, not Nvidia, currently, coining it in AI hardware, that had Intel not killed one of Gelsinger's pet projects nearly 15 years ago. That project was called Larrabee, and it was an Intel GPU project that was intended to compete with Nvidia in gaming and general purpose computing. GPUs. That's a lot of letters. It means general purpose GPUs. Larrabee was based on scores of tiny x86 CPU cores, which is the same architecture that Intel uses for its main processors. However, Larrabee faced many technical challenges and delays, and was eventually canceled in 2009 before it ever reached the market. Gelsinger, who was the chief technology officer of Intel at the time, was a strong advocate of Larrabee, and he claimed that it would have changed the shape of AI if it had not been killed. And honestly, Pat, that's Intel's problem, not Nvidia's problem. But moving on. He said that Larrabee was designed to be programmable and scalable, and that it could have been adapted to AI workloads better than Nvidia's GPUs. But is this claim credible, or is it just a case of revisionist history and wishful thinking? Well, there are some arguments that could support Gelsinger's view. For one thing, Larrabee was based on x86, which is a more familiar and widely used instruction set than NVIDIA's CUDA, which is a proprietary platform that requires developers to learn a new language and tools. Larrabee could have leveraged Intel's existing software ecosystem and customer base, and could have benefited from Intel's manufacturing expertise and scale. However, there were also many counter-arguments that could challenge Gelsinger's view. For one thing, Larrabee was never proven to work as a GPU, let alone as an AI accelerator. It was plagued by performance and power issues, and it was unclear how it would compete with Nvidia's GPUs, which were already well established and optimized for graphics and parallel computing. Larrabee also faced competition from AMD, which had acquired ATI, another GPU maker, in 2006, and which had its own GPU platform called OpenCL. Moreover, Nvidia was not just lucky with AI. It was also visionary and strategic. NVIDIA recognized the potential of AI early on and invested heavily in developing its hardware and software platforms for AI. They literally spent billions. NVIDIA also forged partnerships and collaborations with key partners in the AI field, such as Stanford University, where it donated GPUs for the development of Caffe, one of the first deep learning frameworks. NVIDIA also created the CUDA Research Center and the CUDA Teaching Center programs, which helped spread adoption of the CUDA among researchers and educators. NVIDIA also launched the GPU Technology Conference, or GTC, which became the premier event for showcasing and sharing the latest innovations and applications of GPU computing. So, while it may be true that NVIDIA benefited from some luck in the rise of AI, it would be unfair and inaccurate to say that luck was the only factor. NVIDIA also worked hard. They worked their butts off, and smart, to create and capture the AI opportunity and to establish itself as the leader in AI hardware. As the article states, there's a saying attributed to everyone from founding father Thomas Jefferson to pro golfer Gary Player that surely applies here and goes a little something like this. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Imagine do what Lisa Su at AMD does. Just say, here's our next AI product. It's amazing. And just hype that. Instead, Intel just sounds like a child. That kid you beat in a game of tetherball at school. You beat them, and they retorts, "Nah, you got lucky." It's just childish. TLDR, Intel dropped the ball, NVIDIA picked it up, and ran for the touchdown. What do you think of Gelsinger's comment? Do you agree or disagree with them? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.